we have a problem. I'm at my dad's house. He's got a shack. He's got a radio. He's got a tower. He's got another tower. But the keen eye will notice that there is no antenna going from tower to tower because it fell down in a hurricane. So we need to fix that. So my dad purchased this My Antennas NFET half-wave 4010 1K, whatever the heck it is. So we're gonna put this up and see how it works. So the problem is there's a pulley at the top of the tower that doesn't have a loop of paracord going to it. So I've got to climb to the top. It's only a 50-foot tower, so I don't think we need climbing gear for that. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Just kidding. I'm not going to do that. We're going to actually. I'm just going to get on the roof and we're going to hook it up somewhere around there and just run it as a sloper to the other tower, because the guy who has the safety gear is sick and is not calling us back. I hope you get better, George. This is like
Watch. Can you watch?
Dumb and Dumber here.
See this like this?
Yeah.
All right, now you take this and you tie it around here like this, and you put a clove hitch on there, right?
Oh, I see. Okay.
In a clove hitch.
I got it. Go away. Go away. So the plan is to not screw up. So I'm just gonna make a little clove hitch here.
It's temporary.
Yeah, temporary my ass. You ain't gonna have anyone out here to help you get an antenna up. So theoretically that'll work. So we got a point here to attach, and then the coax. Shush!
Get it out there, put a figure 8.
This is why you don't do things with family. And then we are going to attach the feed point of the antenna, probably somewhere around here. We need to bring the the wire over there.
Well, that's why I want you to take this up.
But you're gonna need more paracord. Go get it.
I got 100 yards of paracord on that tower, and it's in a loop. You don't need any more. Will you please take this up here? And please take this up here, Mike. I'll show you how to do this. Let me show you Tower 101, putting antennas, but I just can't. You gotta have two.
So remember my video when I was putting up my antenna alone? Way easier than putting it up with someone else.
Watch it. Now watch. Wait a minute. Hang on.
Oh boy.
Oh, just watch. I've done this one twice when I had George up on the tower.
Can't cut the paracord, God forbid. Do not cut the paracord.
Because we're going to make this in a loop. That's why I don't want to cut it.
Yeah. This paracord is so old and nasty. Like, it's Florida. It's getting eaten by the sun. My dad's too cheap to cut it. Because, paracord's a pretty hot commodity these days. Why don't you just pull the antenna wire out? I got it on the roof. We're waiting for you.
The whole antenna, you can't put it up until you get it up there. Trust me. It gets caught on everything.
My dad's favorite word is can't. But we'll watch him struggle with paracord for a while. That's the paracord we can't cut. Even though, if we get the climbing gear, I'm going up there and taking it down, and we're not using that paracord because it's shit. I mean, you could just let it go, and I could pull it up.
I'm sorry?
You could just let it go, and I can pull it all up. Oh, yeah. So just.
I gotta get the paracord over and put it in a little computer. We're already up there.
Yeah. All right. Tower 2. $100. This doesn't go as easy as he says. I hope it does. He's got the paracord over here where you can just hoist it up. So if we can get this part up, run that just as a sloper. I mean, ideally it's going to be at the top of the tower, but I'm only going to be here until tomorrow. And his friend George, who's like a tower climber by trade, but you know, they're all old people now. So George is sick, which sucks. So we can't get the climbing gear, but I want to get my dad an HF antenna up before I leave so he can play some freaking ham radio. Selfishly, I want to play ham radio while I'm here too.
Almost done. Now, we're going to find out. Take this side and put the figure 8 loop in here.
I was really hell-bent on this figure 8 loop. Just not sure what a figure 8 loop is, but I don't think that's going to work. We're going to need to put a loop on here and then another you got another little carabiner?
Yeah.
Go get that. I understand. Go get another carabiner. I can't tell you the number of times I've said, I understand. Doesn't sink in. He's so hell-bent on the loop. You gotta get the figure 8 loop. Yeah. Not gonna make a figure 8 loop until I have a carabiner. Although it doesn't matter. Oh, Shio's falling down. Okay. Oh crap, I caught it. All right, you gotta loosen that now.
Yeah, now you want to get the right side. So not like the other side.
It's actually my left side. Make sure they're not twisted. I'm just gonna do a little one of those kind of knots there. With the carabiner on. And the antenna, we're good. Now we gotta do, I guess we can raise it up, can't we? Well, actually the transformer's like on the end of the, it's on the, yeah, so let me go. Well, hang on, all right. The transformer wants to fall off the roof. Although I suppose the coax would prevent that from happening. I wonder if we even need paracord on that, but it probably wouldn't be a bad idea. It's like the coax could just hold it. I'm sure that's good for coax, right? So then theoretically, we can do the same thing here. How, well, we're gonna kind of have to play. I'm just gonna tie a loop and hang it, and you can go ahead and pull it up.
Well, we're gonna have to adjust it, I'm sure. We don't know what.
I guess this should be shorter than the coax. So we have some strain relief on the coax, so. All right, you are attached. So go ahead and pull it up. I mean, if you're not gonna half-ass it, what's the point, right? No, this should work great. Famous last words, right? Because theoretically, if we pull it all the way up to the top, that's gonna lift this up quite a bit. I might need to give this paracord, well, we've only got this much coax, so we'll be limited by that, but I think I'm optimistic this is gonna work. Why do you not have a loop now? Oh, hang on. Something happened. That paracord shouldn't be. What do you mean I didn't have the loop right? My side is hanging up. Your paracord came untied.
We didn't have the loop in the right place. In other words, when I had that down, I should have let you have way more line on this end. So when you get it up all the way up, I should have 2 equal ends on the bottom so I can tie them together. See what I'm saying?
So you mean to tell me this paracord wasn't tied together?
That's correct.
So I feel as if my dad is insinuating this is my fault. Why don't you tie these two together?
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with my part of this.
I understand that.
So what are you trying to get at?
When you were tying it down, the line wasn't even.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So it's going to be even.
So that's how the workaround, how this is my fault. I'm just messing with you. Yeah, I see what you're saying. We didn't have the 2 lengths of the paracord even. Okay, go make them even. Second verse, same as the first. You were almost to the top the way we had it. What do you want to do? What are you trying to do? You need to pull it the other way first?
Yeah, so you look at this. Yeah, so I
Okay.
need to have more line.
All right. So pull this side down.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. All right, away she goes. No, you go all the way to the top. Go all the way to the top. Hell's wrong with you? All right, hang on a minute, because then I can actually lower it a bit. So we need to shorten the paracord over here so we can get more tension on the wire when it pulls it up. Probably by several feet, I would think. I don't know, I'll try 5 feet, see what happens. You know, I'm an amateur radio operator and an amateur filmer. See how this is probably not level? So then, the idea is just to keep this off the roof. All right, raise it up. We might need to do it again, but who knows? Is that all the way up? Yeah, that's, well, come take a look. Come take a look. Yeah, we're probably, I mean, it's several feet above my head, the transformer. So, you know, that's probably 7 feet or so up. Should work. I mean, the paracord hanging down and the coax hanging down is an OCD nightmare, but the antenna's up. So, you know. What do you think?
Better than what we had.
It's 100% better, yeah. All right, well, you want to go throw it on the analyzer?
Yeah,
let's see what it looks like. So we can kind of tidy the paracord a little here. Just wrap it up and lay it on the roof. I mean, probably the first storm down here is going to blow it off, but at least I can say I did my part. Yep, sure, there it goes. Not much I can do with the coax, though. That's just gonna kind of dangle there. So let me fly down off the roof and we'll see how she looks. All right, let's see how good this, what is this, a My Antennas? Something like that? Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
Seems to be pretty well made. I've never used one.
Had great reviews on
Yeah. So we're using the Comet analyzer here. This is a really cool analyzer. You can get these 12 volt power sells these now, I think. So you can go to 12 volt power. I'm not affiliated with them, but they're good people. So bottom of the band, we're like 1.8 to 1. And then as we sweep, but like look at our ohms. It's kind of low. So the 50 ohms, about 7240-ish, somewhere around there. But that's good enough for the half-ass way we put this up, you know? I wonder if that metal roof is doing anything. Plus, if we can get the transformer higher, but whatever, that's definitely usable.
Yeah,
so let's check.
That's all we got. We can't make it any better than you got.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? 30 meters. I tried to tune this up with the tuner on the 7300, and it was not enjoying life for like 5 to 1 SWR. So can't tune it on 30, which I wouldn't expect to, but you never know. 20 meters. 20 meters looks pretty darn good. 1.2 to 1, 1.3 to 1. Yeah, we're 1.2 to 1 right in the middle of the band, 50 ohms. That's looking good. And then all the way to the top.
He's not in here.
We're looking good.
He's not in here.
So 15 meters, bottom of the band, 2.3 to 1. I'm surprised this isn't better on 15. It's got that coil on there to theoretically make it better, but 2-ish to 1. I mean, you can sweeten that up with your tuner on your radio, but that's what you got on 15. And then 10 meters. Let's go down to the bottom here.
2 to 1, 15 to
Yeah. Oh, 10 meters. That is looking fan-frickin-tastic. Bottom of the band, you know, up to, you know, shoot. Well, there's the, that's as high as she goes. Let's go. I can't remember where the top of the 10 meter band is. Somewhere around here. You know, the 29, 28.7. That's why I became an extra, so I don't have to remember this stuff. Yeah, it's looking great on 10 meters. Fan-frickin-tastic. we're retarded, 2970. So where's, okay. So there's the top-ish of 10 meters, 2 to 1. So like you could hit those FM repeaters and stuff. You're still 2 to 1. Like the whole 10-meter band is just absolutely terrific. So yeah, the only thing that's not the greatest is 15, but still okay.
Yeah, but if it was way up where it's supposed to be, would it be a little bit better?
Who knows? But the most important thing is now we have a radio that works and we hear signals on all the bands that this antenna is resonant on. So that is quacktastic. And that is how you put up an antenna with your dad. Thanks for watching Ham Radio Tube. We'll see you next time, 73.